Today we're going to be talking about lane positioning, dangers through parking lots, and then we're going to be merging on expressway. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach teens and adults. We're in the vehicle, our door is locked, our mirrors are adjusted, frame the rear window in the mirror. We have a backup camera, but I would prefer my clients to look left and right. We're going to go ahead and reverse back slowly. And then I want you to turn the wheel all the way to the right. The rear will go to the right. The front will swing out to the left. Now your wheels are straight. You put it in drive. We're gonna go up. This is a four-way, it's actually a three-way stop. There's a stop sign here, stop sign across from us, and a stop sign to the left. So I'm gonna come up and wait. I'm looking left and right, and then I come across, and then I turn, and I wanna turn out hand over hand. I wanna signal my intention, and then I have to move forward. It's called showing the car. They are making a left. I'm looking, I'm checking. And this is a great teachable moment, busy intersection, but we need to be patient and wait. So you have to wait. Support your student, support your adult, support your teen. Clear, I go across. Remember, we're in North America, we drive on the right side. Keep your turn short, inside lane, and then I accelerate through the throttle. I'm looking for cars. They didn't stop. They just caused an accident. Be a defensive driver. I'm looking ahead, taking my time. I need to turn on my right turn signal, but even though I'm in the left lane, and I'm gonna come up, and people just get careless. So you really have to look. I can turn a rib, but I wanna make sure it's clear. So you see me looking at traffic. Really make sure they look. I see a gap, I see an opening, and then I accelerate through. I go all the way over to the left side of the road, accelerating through. I wanna be in the inside lane. I use my left blinker. Some areas you can only do the turnaround. I squeeze my brakes. I'm in the inside lane. I'm looking through. And I want to stay in the inside lane and accelerate out. Look at the tracks in the road, reference points. We have our line to the left. Red line, we have our line on the steering wheel, line on the dashboard, and another line to the right. These are our reference points. Teach your teen, your adult, person who's had a physical impairment, how to have reference points, lane positioning. I'm gonna make a left turn. I wanna get in and squeeze my brakes. Going really slow, really easy, and take my time. And I have to stop. It says no turns. I do not want to break the law. Some people get confused and make a right turn. This is a one-way. That is an accident. You have to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, then you will end up getting lost and crashing. I'm waiting for the light. The light's yellow. I'm going to proceed straight across, and we're going to talk about merging. I'm at a smooth 24, but I need to go faster. A lot of beginners will go too slow. They'll look down at the lines, look at your reference points. There's a reference points here to the right. There's one to the left. You want to look over your shoulder just before the broken line. A lot of countries around the world do not have pavement markings. We're lucky we're in North America. My blinker's on. I'm gonna accelerate up, and I look out. I had about 4 blinks. I'm gonna take my time. I like this loop because it teaches you how to merge on, merge off, merge on, merge off. Now, there are multiple ways. You can leave your blinker on all the way up. We're gonna leave it on. here's what your beginning drivers will do. They're gonna go in too fast and throw the car like that. You'll crash. Tell them reduce speed. Warning sign ahead, traffic light. We made the decision to keep our blinker on. I'm gonna try to get, there's a hawk. I'm gonna try to get around 3 times. And I'm squeezing my brake. I'm gonna come in real easy. And then I have to make a right, reference points. I come up, I look, I check. I wait, there's a car coming. No sense in going and getting ran over. You have to look. If your clients don't look, you're going to get hit. I've made my turn, first lane, nearest lane. Signal your intention. Beginners will go in this turn about 30. I'm gonna show you what a beginner will do. I'm gonna try to drive like a beginner, and here's what happens. They turn real fast like that, and then they overturn. You've got to be careful. There's a hazard, so I'm gonna get more to the left of my lane, looking and checking. I wanna totally stay away from them. Then I'm gonna get back over to the right. 35 to 45 is good here. Reference points, I don't wanna hug the curb. Nails, grit, glass will cut our tire. I don't want to be over the left side. There is a, where they lay the cement, there is a felt or tar spacer. In the summer, when the concrete expands, it squeezes. In the winter, it contracts. So you can use this as a reference point. You can also use this line as a reference point and that line as a reference point. I'm trying to stay really smooth. A lot of beginners will over accelerate. You'll veer out to the right and then they'll overcorrect and you'll swerve out to the left. I want to have great speed control. I'm scanning, I'm looking for deer, I'm looking for off-roaders, just being really smooth and deliberate. Trying to stay as smooth as possible. And looking around the curve. A lot of beginners will start lifting their foot off the gas. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna start losing speed. And I'm confusing this driver. See how slow I'm going? I'm confusing this driver. If you don't have good speed control, I'm at a slow 32. Cars will think you're turning and pull out in front of you. You wanna signal your intention, use your left fingers, and you will come up and squeeze the brake. If you slam it, you'll get rear-ended. I'm gonna go up and squeeze and stop and look. I'm clear. I accelerate through the turn and we're gonna gently roll into the throttle. Reference points, red line to the right, red line to the left, center line here. Turn on my signal. And the car is set up for a right turn only. This arrow means right turn only. Right lane must turn right. I want to go up and stop. Clear, I roll forward, and then I turn, and I tell my clients to catch up to the vehicles. I'm gonna accelerate through the turn. I gradually pick up. Ideally, you want to come out between 55 and about 60. We're in North America. There are other areas in the country. They don't have signs. They don't have lanes, but use this as a reference point and apply it to what you're used to. So I'm about 59, doing pretty good. I check my mirror, turn on my blinker. I get out there. That's a pretty good merge. I'm at about 65, speed limit 70, which is fine. Turn on my blinker. I'm gonna go in really easy. And you can do, this time we'll cut off the blinker. Last time we kept it on. There's no right or wrong way because you're gonna turn it on again anyway. I wanna get in the middle left lane. And I want to get over to this left side of the lane. I squeeze my brakes. I'm looking ahead. You have your Chevron alignment signs to help you. And then I have on my left blinker. They don't have on their blinker. Are they going straight? Are they turning? Be better than them in 2024. I'm gonna move forward. Now they have their blinker on, they heard me. And I'm gonna turn gently. I'm gonna be all the way over to the right by the curb. And then I gently accelerate through. I'm gonna turn on my blinker, go out to the edge. And you have your yield warning sign ahead. So if there are cars there, have to yield. And I'm gonna go into the curve slow, use your reference point. I wanna squeeze and I'm looking. No cars, I proceed through. This is a clover leaf. There's some areas of the country that don't have this. This is a clover, it's 4 clovers. So I'm gonna come around and I gradually turn the wheel. I'm centered pretty good. And I look just to check, and then once I get down to the bottom, I've gotta start accelerating. And you accelerate. And then you use your blinker, you look over your shoulder, and I'm merging out. That's a pretty good merge. You would pass. Look at my reference point. The red line to the right, red line to the left by the broken white, which means we can change lanes. Reference point on the steering wheel. We're losing a little light, and sometimes clients can't see at night. Blinkers on. We will turn off our blinker this time. This is the deacceleration lane. So